So, in the last video we installed all the prerequisites needed to use the CMSIS solution, and we created an empty solution, and after verifying our installation we were able to go see cpackget list and see that we have the basic CMSIS support as well as a DFP and a driver. And once those were installed, once we restarted VS Code, when searching for Microchip, now example projects are coming up as a possibility. So in this video we're going to use the Blinky example and see how we can verify the frequency using some of the familiar MPLAB extensions. Okay, let's get going. So we're going to choose the CNANO Blinky example for the PL10 Curiosity Nano, and browse VS Code, select folder, and we'll leave the git init, that is just to initialize the git repository and also create a git ignore. So we'll create this, and now we're waiting for our solution to load. Okay, so let's look at the source. We are setting up a LED and a switch. Here we have an external GPIO driver instance, and we are assigning that to the address of a specific driver instance, and this is going to give us kind of code completion with GPIO driver. So for example, GPIO driver dot, and we can get the different API. So that's what this assignment is giving us. Delay milliseconds tick, and that indicates to me that the ticks are implemented with a SysTick, and we have a delay of 250 milliseconds, and we're just toggling the LED output. Okay, so let's build and run. Okay, and there our LED is blinking, and I would guess that that is 250 milliseconds, but how would we verify that? We would be able to verify that by using the MPLAB Data Visualizer. So let's install this. And note that the MPLAB Data Visualizer has brought two extra things with it: platform for MPLAB and the services for MPLAB. Okay, so now we can open the Data Visualizer, and the feature that I wanted to use is the Debug IO. So I can add this to display as raw data on the time plot, and there's a scope mode as well which I can use. So this will allow us to verify the timing of the application. But in order to do this, I need to use one of the features of the embedded debugger, which is the Debug IO, and there's a microcontroller side of this that we also need to take care of. So in order to do that, I'm going to look for the MPLAB user interfaces, and scrolling down to see what this includes, we can see here we have tool support here. So we have the kit information window, and that's the part of this that we're going to be using here. So let's install this, and as it installs we immediately get this window here, which if we use MPLAB tools we're quite familiar with. So clicking on the info bar here, we can see, yes, we have a way to open the Data Visualizer directly, and also some Pinouts now available directly here. Also the typical other links. Just going to quickly look at the Explorer Pinouts for all CNANOs. So I'm going to look for the PL10, and here I can see that our switch pin happens to be on Debug GPIO0, which is the Debug IO. That was the main thing that I needed to use the data visualizer. I need to know which pin to connect. So it happens to be on the switch, so I can copy, find switch and replace it with debug. So we're just replacing that. The other thing I need to do is just say that this is an output. So both the Debug IO and the LED are going to be outputs. And then in the while loop, we are going to set output LED and also use the leg state for the Debug IO. Okay, so this should work. Let's go back to our CMSIS Solution, stop, build, run the application. Okay, and going back to the data visualizer, I'm now going to add the Debug IO as a raw dot on the time plot. We can see the little bumps. Let's zoom in a lot, and we'll use scope mode with a rising trigger and a couple of cursors. The first one goes onto the trigger point. Yeah, and we're basically at 250 milliseconds. So we have now run our Blinky example. We'll go on in the next one, use the driver example and explore some other features around the CMSIS development for Microchip. Thank you.